shoulders and arms today. Hope you're feeling all right and you're ready to work hard. Today's workout is an add-on takeaway style workout. It's all time, so you don't have to listen to me count. You're gonna need weights. I've got 10s, 15s, and 17s here, feeling strong. You're gonna need a mat. We will be doing some plank intervals. I have a bench here behind me for some seated work. If you don't have a bench, you can use a stair step, you can use a chair, whatever you've got available to you. Right now, as always, let's clear some room. We'll do a really quick warm-up. I've got a lot to get through today. Get ready to get sweaty. All right, standing with those feet just a little bit wider than hip width apart. Let's start with some big, juicy shoulder rolls, up, around, and back. Get some breath work in there as well. Inhale as those shoulders are coming up around. Exhale as they're coming back and through. If that feels good, you can reverse directions. Awesome. Maybe add in some neck rotations here, rotating the head to one side and then the other. And then rolling the chin along and through chest. Good old traditional style warm up here. Head, neck, shoulders, arms. Good work. Inhale to take those arms all the way out wide. Really splay the fingertips, take up space, and then exhale, giving yourself a nice big hug, wrapping those hands around the shoulders. Drop the chin to the chest. Take a deep breath in, open up into rib cage, back body. Nice. Open it up nice and wide again. And then wrap those arms around. Take the other arm, opposite arm up top this time. Tuck the chin into the chest. Take a couple deep breaths here. Let it go. One more. Nice work. Inhale to reach those arms all the way up overhead. Soften through the knees. Exhale, we're just going to dive it forward. Getting a little bit of wake up and through back body here. Slowly deepen the bend to the knees. Roll it up. Again, inhale, circle those arms up, around and through. Exhale, dive it down. Sending the breath into low back and hamstrings. Slowly rolling yourself back up. One more, inhale up. Exhale, dive it through. This time you're going to bend the knees here. Walk the hands out into a plank. Hitting that plank, right foot comes to the outside of the right hand. Woo, hello, I'm really close to you. Right foot to the outside of the right hand, and then reaching the right fingertips up. Maybe give me some shoulder circles here. Finding some movement in through shoulders and through arms, reverse directions. Opening up hips, opening up shoulders, multi-movement here. Return that hand back down, hit it up into plank. Walking the hands up towards the feet. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, dive down. Same thing, deep into the knees, walking out into plank. Take your left foot to the outside of the left hand. Set those hips down towards the floor. Reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. Really big opening in through chest. And then circle that arm for some big shoulder rotations. If that feels okay, we can reverse directions. Yeah, we got it. Return that hand back down. Hit it back up into that plank. Using shoulders, shoulders, shoulders to push it back up. Walking the hands up towards the feet. Good work. Last big one. Inhale, up, exhale, dive it down. Walk it out into plank. We're going to stay down here in plank. Always an option while we're in this plank to take it to the knees if you need to. Starting with some shoulder taps. So reaching, hitting the shoulder with the opposite hand. Minimal movement or minimal sway in through the hips. Having trouble with my words today, bear with me. If you find that you're swaying in through the hips, just maybe separate the feet a little bit more or take it to the knees, tucking those hips under, locking in through core. Good. Take it to belly taps, tummy taps here. Returning those hands directly underneath the shoulders. Good reminder to lock that belly button in and under, tighten up in through core. Yeah. Keep it up high if you can. If you need to, take it to the knees, just not letting those hips stay up high. Good. And then nice wide thigh taps here. Circle that arm around to the side. Also a good reminder here, if you're in that high plank, tighten up and through those legs. Hands returning right underneath the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. One last final push. Up, 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 up. Stand it up. Nice and slow. Inhale, open those arms up wide. Exhale, take those arms across. across the body. Let's speed that up. Inhale wide. Exhale, take it across. Woo, shaking those shoulders and arms out. They should be fired up, ready to rock through this arm circuit, arm and shoulder circuit. So what it looks like is we've got 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest after every new exercise added on. So we're gonna start with one single exercise. We're gonna take 30 seconds rest, then we're gonna go back to that original one, add a second one, and then a 30-second rest. We're building on 6 different exercises, and then we're gonna take it all away at the end. All right, let's start with number 1, standing, rotating bicep curls. Finding your weights, grabbing a quick drink if you need it. Timer's on, ready to rock this today. So our first one, rotating bicep curls. Palms are starting facing the thighs. Nice, strong, sturdy, powerful stance here. So not locked into the knees, not arched into the back, tucking the hips under, keeping that core engaged. You know the drill. As we rotate the weights up towards the shoulders, we're going to rotate the palms in towards the chest. As they come down, they're rotating back down, palms towards thighs. So palms, thighs, palms to shoulders. You're getting that little twist in through there. Rolling those shoulders up, around, and back. 30 seconds starts now. Let's go, curl. Very, very minimal to no sway in through that torso. This is a very slow, controlled movement. We will be coming back to this one plenty. So make sure core is turned on. We've got that movement down pat. Don't worry about the amount of reps you get in. Slow and controlled is the name of the game for this one. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Take 30 seconds rest. We're going to repeat that one. And next one, we are coming into a kneeling lateral raise. Looks like this. Right knee is on the ground, weights in the right hand, left arm out to the side for balance, side raise. So taking that weight up to the side of the shoulder. Does not need to come any higher than shoulder level. You're on in 10 seconds here. Shake it out. Bicep curl, right side, lateral raise. Back to back. Ready, set, let's do it. Another 30. Rotating bicep curl. Watch as those weights come up, but we're not allowing those elbows to come out in front. Elbows should stay nice and tight to the side of the body. Give a little squeeze to those shoulder blades in the back. Turning in and upper back on. We've got 10 more seconds here. Then quick transition into that lateral raise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your weight. Kneeling on the right knee. Weight in that right arm. Left arm's out to the side or hand on the hip if balance is okay. Let's go. 30 seconds. Lateral raise. Exhale on the way up. Inhale to lower. Again, we're not rushing through this one. We're not flying that weight up. Slow and steady. Doing this one kneeling here today to get a little extra core work. Obviously one side is working here. Unilateral movements require a lot of extra work from that core. We've got 10 more seconds and then you've earned a 30-second rest. Come on. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take 30 seconds. I'm going to show you your third exercise that we're going to add on after this rest. It's a double kneeling, so if you want a mat for the knees, hammer curl, double arm hammer curl. So weights start to the side. We've got a neutral grip, so palms are facing each other, curling the weights up towards the shoulders. Easy, back, down, hammer curl position. Same thing with those bicep curls. We're not letting those elbows poke to the front. Okay, we're on with our rotating bicep curls in 5 seconds. Clock doesn't lie. Are you ready? Stand it up. Let's go. Another 30 seconds, rotating bicep curls. After this 30, we're into our left arm lateral raise this time, kneeling on our left knee. Working your way through each movement, slow, with control. As always, quality over quantity. Focus on the form, focus on the breath. 5 more seconds. There you go. Finish off that 30 seconds. Coming kneeling onto the left knee, left arm, lateral raise. You're on in 3, 2, 1, and go. Really, really quick transition here as we move from one exercise to the next. Try not to swing that weight up. Use those deltoid muscles, shoulder muscles. Very good, very good. 30 seconds goes quick. We've got 10 more seconds, and then we're kneeling on both knees, double arm, hammer curl. Work through. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Transitioning over onto both knees, up tall into the spine. Roll those shoulders up, around, and back. We're ready? Let's go. Double arm, hammer curl. So as we're here, be sure that we're not sitting back onto those heels. Up strong, squeeze into your glutes even, engaging into your front body. Those abdominals are nice and tight, keeping that low back supported. We've got 10 more seconds and then you burn to 30-second rest, guys. Come on. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Take 30 while I explain our next number 4 exercise. If you've got a chair or a bench available, pull that in. Seated, alternating arm, shoulder press, starting in bicep curl position, so weights are facing the chest and shoulders. Right arm comes up and around, overhead shoulder press, back down and in front of the chest. Left arm comes up and around, back and in. That's your 4th exercise. You're adding in there. Standing it up, getting set up for your rotating bicep curls. We are on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Told you, 30 seconds flies. Working with the breath here, we're exhaling on the hardest part of the movement. On the way up, inhaling to lower with control down. Try not to let that sway, just sway down as we lower those weights back down. We've got 5 seconds, and then right arm, single arm, lateral raise, kneeling. Ready, set, go. Set those weights down, kneeling onto that right side. Right arm, lateral raise. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing here, exhaling on the hardest part of the movement as the weight comes up to the side, inhaling to lower back down. How's those arms starting to feel? Nice and spicy already, right? Woo! 10 more seconds, and then we're on to both knees, double arm hammer curl. Keep going here with this lateral raise. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Well done. Both knees, neutral grip, double arm hammer curl. You're on in 3, 2, 1. Make it count. Same thing as those rotating bicep curls. Elbows stay in tight to the body. No swing, no sway in through upper body. Isolate biceps as much as possible here. These 15s are starting to get real heavy, real fast. We've got 2 more add-ons after this. 5 seconds, then we're seated, alternating arm, overhead, shoulder press. 2, 1, excellent. Find that seat, find that step, that bench, whatever you've got available to you. If you don't have anything, you can do this one standing as well. Tall and through the spine. Weights start in this bicep curl position. Let's go. Curling one arm up and overhead as the other arm stays locked in that bicep curl position. Up and around. Try not to lock that elbow at the top. Keep a little bit of softness to that elbow at the top of the movement here. Shoulders stay turned on, engaged. Watch that we're not leaning back or sinking back into the hips. You've got 5 more seconds and then you burn a 30-second rest. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take 30 seconds as I explain our 5th exercise. We're actually going to stay seated if you do have that available to you. If not, we can do this one, same thing standing. Alternating arm bicep burner. So our burners here, elbows are locked into the sides, starting at 90 degrees. One arm curling up to the shoulder at a time, back down to 90. We're not dropping those weights below 90 degrees. All right, it's gonna feel awesome. Shake those arms out. Getting ready. From the top, rotating bicep curls in 5 seconds. Let's do it. Deep breath in and go. Curl those weights up and around, into the shoulders, back down to the thighs. After this one, we're kneeling, left side, single arm lateral raise. left side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming onto that left knee, single arm, lateral raise, other arm out to the side to offset that balance if you need to. And let's go, let's do it. Try to really control that weight as it comes back down to the side, resisting gravity as much as possible. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. After this next one, we're down on both knees, kneeling, double arm hammer curl for some more biceps. How you doing in there? 5 more seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Getting set up for your kneeling, double arm hammer curl, squeezing in through those glutes, protecting that low back, keeping it strong. Ready, set, let's do it. Elbows nice and tight into the side, squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back. Resisting the urge to swing those weights up. Muscle, hustle, hustle for that muscle. Yes. We've got 10 more seconds, then we get to take a seat here. Seated, alternating arm, overhead shoulder press. Big long name for a nice, powerful, strong shoulder movement. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Take it over to your step, your bench, whatever you've got. Starting with the weights, bicep curl, hold. Ready, set, go. Curling one weight at a time. Up and over, taking it back in. Nice and tight to the body here as that other arm does work. We get to stay seated for this next one here, alternating arm bicep burner. Always an option to do this one standing as well. Just keep that low back supported by cord, staying nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, alternating arm bicep burners. Weight starts and stops at 90 degrees. Lock those weights up, palms are up, elbows in tight. Let's go. One arm, then the other arm. Do not let it drop past that 90-degree mark. Looks like this. One arm at a time. Very, very small, isolated movement in through those biceps. 15 seconds, and then you've got 30 seconds rest for a final add-on. Woo! It's a good one, trust me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take 30 seconds rest, grab a quick water break if you need to. Your final add-on is a standing over, under, shoulder raise. You can stagger or you can come into a two-foot stance as long as we're not arching into that low back. Left arm is out in front, right arm is going above and below that extended left arm. It is a tough 30 seconds. If range of motion is an issue for you, keep that left arm just a little bit lower than shoulder level as an option here. And then we're gonna alternate. Okay, are you ready? Oh, here goes my timer. We're running 10 seconds for our final add-on. From the top, standing, rotating, bicep curls. We're on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go. Woo! Working with that breath. This is all resistance today. We have no cardio. We do have a little bit of core coming your way. But this is a good opportunity to focus on some heavy movements. Focus on that form. 5 seconds, and then we're kneeling on that right knee. 3, 2, 1. Good. Right side. Kneeling right side. Weight in that right side. Single arm lateral raise. Ready, set, let's go. Offsetting this way so that we're not taking the weight all the way over to the side. We're not shifting. Really, really finding that support, that base from the lower body here. In 10 seconds, we're kneeling on both knees, double arm hammer curl. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Getting those weights set up. Double arm hammers. Tall in through the spine, roll those shoulders up around and back. Let's do it. Weights go through full range, all the way up to the shoulders, all the way back down, completely extending those elbows. Try to avoid leaning it back as those weights come up. Stay up tall, stacking the hips, stacking the knees. 10 seconds, and then we're over onto the bench for seated alternating arm, overhead, shoulder press. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Finding that seat, getting those knees a rest. Woo! Rolling shoulders up, around, and back, tightening up into the front body. Take those, oh no, weights out in front. Ready, set, and go. Alternating arm, overhead, shoulder press, starting and stopping with those weights in that top of the bicep curl position here, right in front of chest and shoulders. We get to stay seated for this next one for your bicep burners, alternating arm burners. 5 seconds, 5 seconds, come on. 2, 1, awesome. Getting set up, weights here at 90, one arm, then the other arm. Ready, set, and go. Curl it up, bring it down. Not letting that arm drop past the 90-degree mark. Keeping the elbows glued to the side of the body. We have that add-on. Last add-on. Over under shoulder drills. You're gonna love it. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The core 17s, I'm getting a whole lot of work here. All right, left arm blocked out in front. Right arm is coming above and below that left side weight. 30 seconds. Come on, let's go. Above and below, up and down. When you're doing this, try not to lean it back into that low back. We can stagger or we can 2-foot that stance. Soften through the knees. You've got 10 more seconds. Woo! Come on, come on, come on. Get me through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Set those weights down. Shake it out. Roll those shoulders out. Grab a quick drink. We've got planks. And then guess what? We get to take it all the way. For our planks, we've got 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off to transition into that next exercise just once, just once. One more drink of water. Here we go. First exercise, pike plank to a toe reach. Now that those shoulders are fried, let's see if they can keep us held up in the plank. I'm going to give you lots of options for this one. So feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart in this plank position. We're in a pike, so take the heels up toward, or take the butt up towards the ceiling here. Then we're going to take arm, left arm, reach it to the outside of that right leg. Return that hand back down, hit back into the plank. Same thing other side. Hit the pike plank first. Right arm comes to the outside of that left leg. Return that hand back down, hit the plank. If you want to, you can drop to the knees here in between. Drop to the knees, reset, hit the plank, pike, reach. Yeah? Start with that, and I'll talk you through the rest. 40 seconds. Ready, set, go. Pike first. Reach, twist, return that hand back down, hit the plank. If you need to drop to the knees here, do so. Try opposite side. Lots of obliques working with this one. As release that hand, we're getting that full twist coming from the core. Break this one up into pieces, into certain specific movements. Pike or plank first, pike second, reach, then twist. Some people like to break these movements down, makes it a little bit easier for them. 5 more seconds. And rest. Next exercise, right side forearm plank. You've got lots of options for this plank. You can keep bottom knee bent, top leg straight, just lifting the hip off. You can extend both legs, hip and knee is off. You can stagger or stack those feet. Completely up to you. You're on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hip up, knee up, or knee down, hip up. Regardless, you're gonna still feel it in those right side lower obliques. Now that we're here, check in, make sure we're pushing that shoulder up and away. We're not collapsing into that shoulder. Find length in through the neck. Maybe put a little Smile on your face here. Woo! Right shoulder is feeling it for sure. We're starting up high, and we need to take that bottom knee bent in. We're still getting it nice and strong in through that right side oblique. You've got 3, 2, 1. Yeah, before we take it to the other side, we're gonna come into a spider plank. So back onto the hands here. Feet are just wider than hip width apart. Right knee is wrapping around to the side, coming towards right elbow. Return that foot back down. Same thing, other side. So you're getting a big side body crunch with this one. Option to do this one from the knees. Exact same thing. Hips stay tucked underneath. You are on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get that squeeze into the side body. Stacking the shoulders over top of the hands. Watch that we're not leaning too far back here. It is handy in your workout facility, wherever you're working out here, to have a small mirror even, just one of those door mirrors, to be able to check in with form from time to time. If you have that available to you. We've got 5 more seconds. How are we doing in there? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Dropping it down onto the left forearm and turn this way. Left forearm holding up in side plank, however you feel most comfortable. Bottom knee bent, top leg straight. We're extending both legs out. You're on in 5 seconds. Take a deep breath. Ready, and go. Second last plank exercise here. Make it count. Really, really protecting that base shoulder here. Finding length. Should be a nice gap in between ear and shoulder on that left side. Even though we're targeting obliques, we still want to really squeeze in through front core as well. Blocking that belly button in and under. We have 10 more seconds. Come on, and then we're into my favorite plank. I say that, but then I do another plank and I think, oh, I really, really like this one. 3, 2, 1. All right, final plank. This is the start plank. You're gonna take up space. Hands are wider than shoulder width apart. Feet are wider than hip width apart. Fingertips are pointed outwards, and we're hanging out here. You're on in 5 seconds. Ready, set, and go. Keep it wide. Keep the hips in line with the spine. This one actually takes a little extra pressure off the wrists. If planks bother your wrists, this is a nice one to do, a nice alternative. Harder, but it's a nice alternative. You need to modify this one. Can be dropped down onto the knees as long as you're not keeping those hips up. Keep those hips down and under. You're still gonna feel a good shake into that core. Get through this, and then guess what? More arms and shoulders. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Let's go. Hang in there. Come on, last 3, 2, 1. Yeah. That was fun, right? All right, quick drink. Then we get to work our way from the bottom all the way to the top. We're just dropping that last exercise, or the first one that we started with. We've had enough bicep curls, right? All right, getting our head back in the game. We're gonna start where we left off with this one. It's our standing over under shoulder drill. This time, right arm is staying static. Left arm is coming above and below. Up to you how we stand, 2 foot or stagger stance, as long as we're not arching, digging into that low back. Okay, 30 seconds on. You're on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Above and below. I'd like to say those shoulders had a nice break, but they didn't. No, planks require a lot of support and stability from the shoulders. Using that core to provide that support from that mid body. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take a seat. We've got our alternating arm. Bicep burners. All right. Rolling those shoulders up, around and back. Lock those elbows in. Let's go. Curl one and then the other. Elbows are in tight. Squeezing those shoulder blades back together. Setting shoulders down from the ears. Trying not to neck and the shoulders. After this one, we get to stay seated, alternating arm, shoulder press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, switch the weights out if you're using different weights. I like to use lighter weights for the shoulders here. Still working on my shoulder strength and stability. All right, starting with those weights in bicep curl hold. Ready, set, go for another 30. Get through these ones and then we get a big, huge 30-second rest before we start our next round. 30 seconds seems like a long time at the beginning, but it goes by real quick, as I'm sure you've found out already. 10 seconds. And then when you're into our kneeling down on the mat, double arm, hammer curl. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Both knees with this one. Hands are in neutral. Up tall and for the spine. Ready, set, curl it up and away. We've got one more exercise after this. This is our left arm, single arm lateral raise. Then we get 30 seconds rest. No more rotating bicep curl. That one's gone. These takeaway workouts I find sometimes are a little bit easier than the add-on. Exercise disappear a lot quicker. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, finding that single weight. We're kneeling on the left, weights in that left hand. Tucking the hips under, engaging in for that core. Ready, set, go. So mouths are still on. Maybe a little more sweat on our brow at this point. I hope so. Come on. Final 10 seconds and you've got a 30-second rest. You have earned that 30-second rest. We got it, we got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Take 30. And we're back to our over-under shoulder drills. Woo, woo, woo. 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises. And then there were 4. Here we go, our standing over-unders. Left arm is static this time, right arm going above and below. Are you ready? Yep, you were born ready. I can hear it, I can see it. Ready, left arm up, let's go. Above and below. Fired up strong. I hope I'm doing the correct side. It's hard to tell at this point. Both sides are tired. Hang in there, stay with me. Less than 10. Keep that left arm static. Right arm above and below. 3, 2, 1. Ouch. We get to see alternating arm bicep burners. Finding length in through the spine, reset, locking in through that core. Take those weights up, ready, and go. Very, very small, yet tough movement coming from those biceps. They don't get any rest with this exercise. Your saving grace, we get to stay seated after this one. Focus on the positive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As we start to get tired, our body starts to break down. We start to think mentally, oh, I can't do this. I'm too tired. I cannot get through this. That's when we have to start to think about the good things. We've only got a couple more exercises left. We get a rest. Come on, use that to fuel you through. Ready, go. Keep that cueing, keep that form nice and strong, even if it means you have to slow down, you're doing less reps. That is okay at this point. 5 seconds, 5 seconds, this is it. And done. Here we go. We're kneeling now on the right side, right arm, single arm, lateral raise. Oh, light, reset. Hammer curl, yes. Kneeling on both knees, double arm hammer curl. Yeah, that didn't seem right. 2 shoulders in a row. Ready, set, let's go. there. Nice, this is your last one, then we get a longer rest. We get 30 seconds rest after this. Use that thought to get you through. Those arms are tired, I know. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Well done. You've earned a 30-second rest. Then we are back to our standing. Right arm is static this time. Left arm is over under. I got it. Resetting our timer. We are getting there. Last 3 exercises. You can do this. You're on 10 seconds. Okay, come on. We are getting through this hard workout together. Right arm is static, left arm over under, ready, set, go. No point in waiting any longer. Let's get it done. Make it count, we're at the halfway mark, come on. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Take a seat, alternating arm, bicep burners. Woo. All right, we're on in 3, 2, 1, and done. You know, I'm starting to get tired. A lot less words are coming out. That's okay. Focus on the form, focus on the breath, like I said last round. Hammer it through, you got this. Go 5. And done. Hell yeah. Shoulder press, then we get 30 seconds rest. Stay with me. Don't quit. It's hard, I know. You'll feel so much better when you get it done. Ready, set, go. Last time with this one. Try to avoid locking that elbow out at the top. Shoulders are tired, I know, but don't give them any rest. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Take 30 seconds. Last 2. Last 2. You come this far, you can finish off these last 2 exercises. There's no point in giving up now. No way, Jose. Left arm is static, right arm over under. All right, here we go. Lock that left arm out, get it up there, ready? Go! No wasting any time with this one. As soon as that weight's up, you make it count. Checking in, making sure we're not leaning it back here. You need to stagger that step to avoid that movement. Come on. Finish big. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A little extra for you. Okay, alternating arm bicep burners. Last time with these ones. Take a seat. Take a deep breath. Take those weights into position. Here we go. I hope you don't have to do any heavy lifting. You don't have to carry any heavy grocery bags for the rest of the day, because those arms are done. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. 30 seconds rest, and then all we have is our final set of our over-under shoulders. Mentally preparing yourself for this last round. Right arm is static, left arm is over under. Even holding my arm in this position with no weight is hard. But guess what? We're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it well. Here we go, pick those weights up. One last time, you're on in 3, 2, 1. Yep, oops, above and below. Soften through the knees. Find something to focus on to get you through, whether it's the breath, whether it's maybe, slowing that movement down, whether it's maybe your post-workout snack to recover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that last one was not pretty, but guess what? We did it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Grab some water, set those weights aside. Now we stretch. Well-deserved long stretch. All right. Are we shaky in through the shoulders and the arms? I sure as heck hope so. We're going to come into one of my favorite shoulder stretches here. We do this one in yoga. Kneeling. I know, even coming here is like, shoulders, no. Reaching that right arm, fingertips all the way up to the sky. Opening up with your chest and shoulders. And then that right arm is going to actually weave through underneath the left. And then we're going to set that right shoulder down onto the mat. Now when we're in this position though, we almost want to lean those hips back a little bit to take any pressure and weight off of the head, neck, and shoulder, or head and neck, sorry. So using our body weight to get a nice pull, the back of that right shoulder. You want to relax down into those hips, really sink into that stretch. Breathe easy. If you are a yogi and you want to take that left arm, wrap it around. For the full wrap, you may. If not, just keep it up and supported. Slowly coming up out of there. Reset in tabletop. Same thing other side. So left arm, fingertips are going to reach. Open up into your shoulders here. Breathe deeply. And then exhale. Guide that left arm through this time. Setting triceps and shoulders down on the mat. Sinking back into the hips though, so there's no weight placed on the head and the neck. Using the breath to slow that heart rate down. Good. Coming up from there. You can cup kneeling here. Sitting hips onto heels. If this is not comfortable for you, you can come standing or sitting on your bench or your step. Taking that right arm behind the small of the back, and left arm's actually going to grab at the wrist. Grabbing the wrist here, pulling that arm in across the body, nice and tight into the side body. And then left ear is coming down towards that left shoulder. So we're creating a lot of space in through top of the shoulders, upper traps, and neck. A lot of the times when we do a lot of overhead movements, we tend to tense up in through the neck and shoulders. So this is a good one to counteract that. And then releasing that nice and slowly. If you want to pause the video, hold down a little bit longer. If it feels good, go for it. Same thing, left arm, take it behind the small of the back. Grabbing, creating a little bit of traction on that wrist with that right arm. And then right ear comes towards that right shoulder. Feeling a nice long pull along the left side of the neck. So good, so good. Feel free to stay here on the mat for as long as you like. Rewarding that body for the hard work that you just did. Always, always, always rehydrate, lots of water. Find a nice high protein snack to refuel those muscles after a big